All right, what's up, guys? So I wanted to make this really quick video, simply just to go over parallel compression, how I set up that aux track, in what order do I set up that aux track, as far as do I start mixing the vocal and then send it to a parallel? Do I send the dry to a parallel, or what have you? And yeah, so I just wanted to go over that. I've talked about this in some of my other mixing videos that are on YouTube, but there seems to be quite a bit of confusion on this, and I get a lot of questions regarding this. So just to show you real quick, I'm going to go ahead and play the record so you can hear it.
Shit is toxic, Bobby Whitney, bitch smoking, talking chimney, homies token, hell him off the henny, pockets empty, talking down to pennies, but the kicks mean, walking around the pennies, college town, surfing Jenny's, talking UCM, while I fucked with Jenny, go on, forgive me, I know I'm talking plenty, but that pussy.
All right, so this is a record that was sent to me. I did not track the vocals, but as you can see, the vocals, it looks like it had a little bit of compression on the way in. The dynamic range isn't like too crazy. Everything's pretty consistent. So what I wanted to do with this record, I didn't want to squeeze it anymore. I didn't want to add compression to that dry vocal. So what I did was, on that lead vocal track, I just have a little bit of EQ going on, rolling off the low end with a high pass filter up to 127. Simply just because I know Charlie wanted, some of that low end out of his vocal. And then I did kind of fatten it back up and added a little bit of presence with this lift plugin from Slate. So very just minor EQ moves. The lift is, I feel like, more of a harmonic, a harmonic saturator type plugin versus actual, EQ. But those are the simple moves that I make. I tend to like to roll off the low end. If I hear anything like too much room tone, too much muddiness, I like to get that out of the vocal before sending it to a parallel compression chain, because when you're squashing it with compression, the compressor is going to react heavily to that muddiness, to that low end, and I don't want that. So I like to roll all of that out, do any cleanup work prior to sending the vocal to the compression. Right after that, I go ahead and send the dry vocal to the parallel compression chain. For me to create the aux track, I just go to new track, I would type P comp and hit create. I'm not going to do that here because I've already done it, but that would create this aux track. Then I would have the lead vocal track as well as the parallel compression track, both being routed to this lead sub, and that's where I would do the processing. So on this vocal, again, no compression on the dry vocal. I send it straight to the parallel compression chain, where I smack it quite a bit.
Shit is toxic, Bobby Whitney, bitch smoking, talking chimney.
Hitting it with the Fairchild first, and then following it up with the limiter.
Shit is toxic, Bobby Whitney, bitch smoking, talking chimney, homies token, hell him off the henny, pockets empty, talking.
I actually added a little bit of warmth to it as well. Just a little bit of harmonic distortion going on there, which I liked. So once I've added the compression that I like, I'll actually pull the fader down on the parallel compression track, and I'll just listen. I'm going to go ahead and mute the processing that I have on the lead vocal. Okay, cool. So I'll pull the fader down on the parallel compression. I'll listen to the vocal, just the dry vocal by itself.
Shit is toxic, Bobby Whitney, bitch smoking, talking chimney.
And I'll pull the fader up on the parallel compression track until I'm getting that weight that I want and that consistency that I want.
Shit is toxic, Bobby Whitney, bitch smoking, talking chimney, homies token, hell him off the henny, pockets empty, talking down to pennies, but the kicks mean, walking around the pennies, college town, surfing Jenny's, talking UCM, while I fucked with Jenny, go on, forgive me, I know I'm talking plenty, but that pussy rich like a stack of fitties, I gotta fit the jack up in me, bad bitch with them thick hips.
So right around there, it feels good. It feels like I'm getting that weight, that consistency. So, adding that compression without really killing the transients of his performance. So, this is a cool way to keep the vocal feeling natural, to keep it in your face without squashing the performance. And then after that, I do my processing. So in this case, I just threw on a little bit of EQ. Curve kind of looks like so. Some de-esser, and stereo imager, and then threw on just a little bit of kind of a chorusy effect with the Roland Dimension D from UAD, and trailing eighth note. And the finished product sounds like this.
Shit is toxic, Bobby Whitney, bitch smoking, talking chimney, homies token, hell him off the henny, pockets empty, talking down to pennies, but the kicks mean, walking around the pennies, college town, surfing jennies, talking you.
So hopefully that answers any questions that you may have had if you're one of the people asking me those questions regarding parallel compression. Hopefully this breaks it down a little bit more in depth. I do have some new tutorial bundles that will be on the website soon. I appreciate everyone who supported the Mixing Vocals to 2-track bundle. I've got some full mixing tutorials. I've got some mixing tutorials going over R&B vocals, some tutorials coming on dealing with low end in your mix. And yeah, so those will be coming to the website soon. I'll keep you guys posted. But again, I appreciate your guys' support, and I'm going to catch you in the next vlog. Peace.